Is that the volume knob there? I'm not real sure. I think it is. Hey. What's up, everybody? Welcome one and all, to Awaken Base. That was yet another smooth transition into the show. Number 187, if I am counting correctly, and I do believe I am not. How's it going, everybody? What's up? I'm clearly still waking up, getting things going, looking a little shiny and extra pale today because I do believe my GoPro has finally decided that its power really doesn't want to work. Because I thought it didn't want to work before, but then I got it working again. Now, however, I do think it's the final upset. So, R.I.P. homie. So we got the Logitech today, but enough about the cameras. What's up? You know what we're doing here if you've seen some citypop hopscotch before. We're hopping around listening to different things. You might be asking, Alex, you can't stay on topic. Also, there's this red thing next to you. What's that? That's a keyboard. My instrument is in the shop right now, and as you guys know, I've got my rehearsal space. So I thought, if I need to do musical examples, I need something. So now I got a keyboard. So that'll be kind of fun. We can pop around with that, look at some music theory, talk about some different things. If y'all are interested, talk a little bit about Moises and that AI program that does the auto separation with tracks. One of their newer features, this chord identification, the theory stuff we were talking about a couple weeks ago. It's getting a lot better. So if we could check that, if you guys are interested, we can check that out, look at that. But first things first, let's say hi to chat, see who's here, see what's going on. See if I can get all my windows properly managed. What is up, Sedekari? I'll never say it right. What's up, homie? How you doing today? Hope you had a good week. Hope you're not working too hard. I know you're like Han and some of these other people who start work super early in the morning. So, cheers. Bobby, my man, the one and only. Happy, yeah, it's like almost your month anniversary after your birthday. Happy birthday-versary, my man. Hope it's been going well. Hope you've been having a good birthday month. Yeah, GoPro, more like gone home. Yeah, dude, I remember when I got that GoPro for, look at that. Takanaka just wants to come back in. No. I remember when I got that for a project for school, and then I immediately used it for YouTube. Okay, so jumping right on in to what I was talking about with the Moises thing while we're waiting for people to pop in here and just talk about some general cool things that you guys can do if you're interested to learn more about your music is use these new AI tools. If I can find my button. Here we go. Boop. Oh, yeah, there we go. Looking extra shiny and terrible. Oh, my skin matches the background of Discogs. Very nice. Okay, so what are we talking about here? If we take a, let's see here. What was I listening to? I was listening to some Cindy earlier. But let's just take a random song here, maybe one that's not too crazy hard. Here's one that everybody knows. This might be a little hard, but Kingo Hamada, Midnight Cruisin'. So, Moises, this program. Oh, who else is in here? Who popped in? Is that Han Solo? What's up, buddy? Good morning, Han. Hopefully you haven't been at work since 4 a.m. And if you have, hopefully you get off soon. All right. So, Moises. Yeah, cool program. So this is the interaction of artificial intelligence in the music production sector. That is, in my mind, really for professionals is one of the most salient things that you can know, the most helpful, important, useful tools. Because right now people are talking about AI mastering. In fact, even Moises, if I just go back a step here, they now are doing this. If you can, you guys can't see this in the left here. Let me drag. Is this going to just break everything if I drag it to the right? Let's see. No, you can see that. So you can see over here we've got this new AI mastering, studio quality mastering of your tracks tailored to top streaming platforms. What is this doing? I don't know exactly what this is doing all in all, but it's definitely based around this idea of limiting, when it's talking about putting stuff up on platforms. So, we're going to make sure you've got the right bit depth and the right compression quality, and, we've checked all those boxes for Spotify, YouTube. If Instagram has quality for some reason, I don't know. Or Tidal. Let's say you're doing something like that. Jay-Z's, FLAC music platform. If you're trying to do that kind of stuff, it's a different mastering approach. So all those kinds of tools, they're starting to put this in here. What else is nice about AI interpretation now is it's deciphering of chords. So it's what we would call a harmonic analysis of the piece. Sorry, I couldn't find Kingo Hamada again. So harmonic analysis, why is this helpful? That is what helps us figure out not only what is going on in a piece to help recreate it later or to try to, understand what's happening, but it allows us to see the core structure and really figure out, well, why does this sound like city pop, or why does this work the way it works? You start to see all these commonalities. So, we'll just listen a little bit here to some Kingo Hamada. We'll pop over here to our chords. Take a look at what's going on. So they've got it set up. Aw, Han. Thank you, homie. Much appreciated. Hope you like Kingo Hamada. So yeah, this has 3 different modes, and we'll test them out, and we'll see how each one fits over this. But let's just start with easy here. So we're looking like we've got 3 primary chords. We've got C, G, and D. So I'm gonna make a little chart while we're doing this too, and we're listening to some music. I was very sad to see that Microsoft Store is gonna stop updating my boy Paint 3D. That kills. Midnight cruising. I love how he adds that. So good. Alright, I'm gonna take a note from Thor and do it like this. Okay, so we are in C. Are we in C minor? What did we say here? Yeah, we're in C minor. And so that puts, if we've got, so C, I'll do it like this. With white text. Dun, 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 dun. This song's awesome. E, D, E, F, G, C. So what would that be? C minor is E flat major, so 3 flats. E flat, B That looks just terrible, doesn't it? Like this. C, E, F, G, Midnight cruising. Now, am I doing that right? Let's see. C minor would be E flat major. Yeah. And that's got 3 flats. That's it. Let's see. Yep. See, that keyboard is coming in handy already. All right. So now if we go back over here, we still just have that G. Oh, we got an F in there. A flat. G. So that A flat is an interesting one, but we're usually just doing G, D, and C. But this is our interesting part, A flat to A. Walk it up to the C, down to the F. Very cool. What's the G? G's the 5. So if we're going under here, and we go, we've got the 1 chord, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, the 6, the 7, and the 1. Now, this is not perfectly organized here for a couple of reasons, and I'll explain in a second. But for right now, this is good for us to think about. And a fun little guitar solo too. Dude, Kingo Hamada, Midnight Cruisin'. Just a great song. Super great song. Yeah, so what we have here is how you go about organizing your key signature so that we can talk about it in terms of our theoretical analysis here. So we're in C minor. So that means you want to arrange 1 octave of whatever note you're starting from, C, and assign everything a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, cycle back to 1. So since we're starting at C and our musical alphabet is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and you start over, you can see what we have here. And being a little bit of a theory goober, I'll just show you a little shortcut here if we do the circle of fifths. When you're looking to see, well, what's my key signature? And you come over here, and maybe you can see this, maybe not. Let's open this in a new tab. Here we go. Boom. Maybe you'll have a hope of seeing that. You come over and you find C. Hey, there it is. Oh, wait, that's not C minor. What's wrong with that? Oh, there it is, C minor, which is E flat major, which has 3 flats. And we would do some theory, and we know that those are B, E, and A. And so there we go, B flat, E flat, and A flat. So I know I'm really glossing over this, and if you have questions, feel free to ask. But this is all that we need to know for just getting the basic idea of what we're talking about. Now, the last thing that we need to figure out is our major and minor sonorities. So what am I talking about sonorities? Did I say sororities? No, I did not. I said sonorities. That has to do with the quality of a chord. If it is, for lack of a better analogy here, is it happy or sad? Happy chord. Sad chord. Back to happy. There we go. That difference, major to minor, that is called sonority. Sonority of... Ooh, you can do that with metal. That's cool. So here's a good chart. You've got major, minor, diminished, augmented, dissonant. Oh, I broke it. I think I got the augmented one wrong. I was never great with that, with theory. Augment is where you go, you extend it one too far. Diminished is where you contract it one too far. So what we're looking for is Roman numerals Major. Here we go. This is the chart we want. Ba-ba-ba-dee-da. Open in a new tab. I promise I'm going somewhere with this, y'all. And if you guys are like, please just get back to the city pop, I'll pop off this. Yeah, Han's talking about using noises to isolate the instruments. Yeah, so we'll talk about just the function of its main thing, the AI tool that it does. It's very good at that, and it is getting much better. But I just wanted to take a look at this because this is a good tool that if you guys are not using, especially you, Han, you should check it out because it's worth messing with now. So that's why I have this crazy speech. Bobby, have I ever done Junko Yagami's full moon? I think I have, but it was a long time ago. We should do it again. I couldn't tell if people like Junko Yagami. I think she's pretty good. She's unusual for that time. It was called Follow Me. Okay, we'll do Junko Yagami after this. Then it's solid. It's too easy. It's too early for music theory. My brain is not built on this. I will make it easier, I promise. We're getting through all of the super complicated, annoying, what the hell are you saying stuff right now, and then we're gonna let go of it for the rest of the day. So what this right here is showing us is just, if you see how they're uppercase and lowercase Roman numerals here, that's just telling us if it's major or minor. And if it has a little circle on it, it's diminished. So these are just terms that, again, I am just saying so that people out there don't go, you didn't talk about this. But we're mostly concerned with these numbers. Just the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what do we have here? We had a lot of, let me get my brush here, whole bunch of 1, C minor. So that happened a lot. Whoop. What else do we have? We had a whole lot of, that looks terrible. Had a whole lot of G's. And then I'm going to guess we had a fair amount of F's and maybe some D's. Let's see what we got here. Let's go back to the old song. And let's click back to the main riff here. So we start with a crazy E flat, F, and then C. Back to that C, then E flat. Okay, so we got F, C, G. It's looking like a lot of what we have there. So if we go back here, all right, that's been happening a lot. And then we saw a lot of these D's down here. So this I bring up, this is going to be a very, very common thing. And where is something going to be more in the spicy zone of interesting chords? 3, 6, 7. So anytime we're going to get these E flats or these A flats, anything like that, it's going to be a time where he's trying to build more interest. But this is all I want to bring attention to just over and over and over again, is this idea of 1, 4, 5. These are such important chords to the point where if you're trying to write your own music or you're trying to understand improv, if you can find the key signature and just start thinking, how is this moving around? That makes such a difference in trying to figure out your music. So let's go in here and let's see how correct now this sounds if we were to slowly play along with this one. So we start with our E flat, and then we go to this. And so they do that C minor, and then they resolve it right down there. I don't know if that's exactly right, because they're saying it's going E flat major. Da -da 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 -da. Let's see. That might be right. Da -da 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 -da. And then F. And then, so F minor, B minor. Is that right? That's weird. Yeah, this is just grabbing the bottom notes here. So this opening one is okay. Let's see what happens if we throw in the advanced chords where it's doing, yeah, there you go. E flat major 7. Yeah. Now that makes sense with the voice leading here. So if we I'm going to tilt this down just a little bit so you guys can hopefully see a little bit of what's going on with the keyboard here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that helps. So we've got this E flat major 7. So we've got our E flat here. We build a E flat major chord. And then we add a major 7th. And then it's going to go to a C minor 7th, which is going to be a lot of the same notes. So what am I doing here? I'm just moving one finger. This is different than that in sound, but they are exactly the same in function. Interesting. Let's keep listening, see if we got some other interesting chords in here. Oh, a B diminished chord, yeah. G7, C minor 7. Whoa, what's that? A flat, major 7 to the G minor 7. That's cool. So everything here is almost a half step walk. Your 7th is going down a whole step. Otherwise it'd be and then we're going. And then I bet we resolve to C minor 7. Yeah. Yeah, and then there's our C minor 7. And then let's see, I'm just gonna mute this as we keep going here. So I got that C minor 7, E flats, okay. And then we got another A flat major 7, going to a flat 5. That's cool. And then that C7, and then it's going to an F major 7. That's weird. And then a G major 7, and then a C minor 7. Yeah, and then back to that. Okay. So same thing. That. And if we do this, we can keep it all in our hand here. So we can get our, what is that? That's our A flat going to our G, going to our C. And I'm keeping all of that movement within this hand frame here. Why? Because this is how we can get voice leading. Really nice. Incorrect. There we go. Voice leading. That sounds very nice. So every time we have one note in commonality of some kind. So in this first chord, we're going to bring this up, half step. This note stays the same. This note stays the same. Now as we move down, everything has moved by one, except top who's moved the whole step. Everything else I have. And now, stays the same. And these three move. And then, this is the only one that moves to start that next chord. So, by limiting our motion, we can highlight different things and really make them stand out. But what is that? A lot of that. Now let's see what this is, because it's not 1-4 or 1-4-5-1, but this would be a minor 6-5-1. So that's that spicy number that I was talking about earlier. Okay. Have I lost everybody? Yes. Wonderful. Well, to those of you who are still here, let's just listen to some music and just jam out. That's enough music theory for everybody, myself included. And I'll just jam around. We'll just goof. So, we had a little bit of a request there from Bobby. Let's do some Junko Yagami. Follow me. Ba-boom. Junko, what you got? Oh, is this? Oh, no, I was thinking of Stay With Me. Da 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 da. Oh, there's a live version? Okay. All right, let's see if I can get a good sound for this. Hey, we're in C minor again. No, we're not. F major. B flat major. Man, this keyboard. It's trying, Jerry. Guitar solo. I got that. No, I don't. Accordion. A little steel guitar. Let's see who's on this one. Junko Yagami has a very interesting voice, but I really did not. All of her stuff to me sounds quite different. She never really locked into a... I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I had no idea she had 29 albums. I woefully unaware of that one. Yeah, Full Moon. This is cool. I don't think anybody was arguing that Full Moon was not cool. Definitely not me. Yeah, 1984, right? Isn't that what Full Moon? Well, shoot, Junko. Why is this so hard to find? Full Moon, Junko. This was not just an EP. Thank you, thank you. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I like it even if I can't understand it. You're being very kind, Han. You're being very kind. Ooh, request a song. Request away. Dude, I was listening to Angel Touch earlier today. Get out of my brain, dude. Yeah, the whole 90s listen feel of something is. Yeah. Her song Surprise. Dude, I totally agree. Let's listen to that next. Finishing up on Junko Yagami here real quick. So who was on here that we would know? Okay, good gravy. So many people we know. Hey, it's our boy Pecker. There he is. Terrible name. All right. Eve singing some background vocals. Always sound beautiful. Makoto Matsushita, I didn't really clock him on that song very much. That definitely sounded like some Tatsuo Hayashi on drums, keeping it chill. This guy looks like he's in court. Lyrics by him, Junko Yagami, 1983. Yeah, very cool song. We've got that all in this steel. Let me get rid of that crap steel guitar. Little rock organ here. So we got our B flat, and then we're going, just walking up, G, A, B flat. Then we have our B flat chords. So, simple little song there, but very cool. Let's listen to Cindy. It's been a minute. And by a minute, I mean it's been like an hour and a half because I listened to her early this morning. Angel Touch. What song? Surprise. Yeah. I don't want to just type in Cindy Surprise into anything. You know, maybe it's just I've been warped by the internet, or I have good common sense. I don't know. I think it's a time of specificity when using a search bar. See, no problems right here. Track 1. I think this was like exactly what I was listening to this morning. Oh no, I didn't. I like that though. She's got cool chords, dude. Okay, I want to know what that is. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Well, we're gonna figure this one out. Is she on here? I think I got some Cindy. No? No surprise? Okay. Nobody look at what I'm doing on my other window. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. It's probably not a big deal. What? What do you mean the server's out of space? Okay. That's a weird way to foot in surprise. Surprise. I still like it though. Let's see what she did on this one. Who she has working on this album.
Surprise. When I kissed on your lips, I had a taste like when I had it on the first time.
Interesting. There's very few people working on this track.
I don't care, don't let me go. Open the door for me.
G5. this cat around before. Yeah, we definitely have. There's Hiromi Iwasaki. He wrote the lyrics. Yuji Toriyama. Hiroshi Narumi. Surprise! Oh yeah, when you get a little nylon guitar in the mix. A little bit of that. This nylon guitar sounds so bad on here. Add a little nylon extra guitar there for you. All right. Did I get that? I did. All right. So now I just come to Moises. Oh, where did that come from? Whoa, dude. Whoa, this is new. You're gonna let me pick? Okay. I mean, I guess I want keys. I really love you too. Okay, cool. Cool. So we got vocals in there. Yep, we got one vocal track. Man, they let you do background vocals too. Wow, they're really all right. Did she have? I mean, she's backing herself up. Yeah, let's see how it works. Okay, 2. And how many do I get? I get 5 tracks now. Ooh, Moises, you've upgraded me, son. All right, I'll take that. All right, I think we got well, okay, we definitely have keys. We definitely have a percussion track. I don't need all 6. Man, it's going to let you separate all 6? And just for Han, let me try to get him a guitar track. Let's see what we get here. Hi-fi. Yes, please. Ah, you jerks. You knew I couldn't resist 48. Ah. I love that bit diff. I still don't really understand. Like, I understand the difference between 44.1 and 48. Like, I get it, but the audio difference is like, I'm still trying to understand. Man, this is a lot. So they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they give you 6 now. So you can choose the 5 that you want, and then it will shove everything else that's not in those 5 into other. So I chose vocals, background vocals, drums, guitar, and keys. And we'll see how much other I missed. Definitely bass, because there's bass in that song. A little nylon guitar sound. So, since we're waiting here, this is something kind of fun. Whenever you hear pop songs and people throw in you'll hear like a little nylon guitar just kind of out of nowhere. That is usually being done by some kind of synthesizer of some kind. So you'll have like a whole bunch of reverb, and you'll just have these real quiet hits of just, but way quieter, probably more like. Way in the background. Because all these synthesizer sounds, the louder they are, the more obvious, that it's like, that's not a nylon guitar. But I got a lot of reverb. Ooh, that sounds cool. And get some cool sounds. Okay. What do we got here? Looks okay, pretty good. Let's see what we have here. Let's start with let's just isolate out some drums. Sound great. Okay, now we're hearing some artifacting because we're pulling other things out. But still sounds pretty good though. All right, let's hear the guitar. Hey, real guitar. Oh no, don't worry, that's not a black cat. That's just a brown naughty boy. They're fighting. They're fighting on the cat tree for dominance right now. But they know that if they fight, number one, no claws ever. They're brothers, and violence is not okay. Number two, they have to fight or play silently. And if one of them squawks, that's getting too rough. Oh! It's going down. He's gonna dethrone him. I'm sorry to commentate on it without you seeing it, because it truly is amazing to see. Okay, this is super cool, man. I would not have heard this line. It gets so buried in there. Yes, artifacting. Artifacting, good. Yeah, if you've never heard that word. So whenever you try to remove something here, frequency-wise, let's take this as an example. Yeah, let's see if my voice box will pop up here. Cool. So if I were to throw on here a Pro Q3, here we go. So you can see here I've got my voice coming through this, and as I leave my mouse on it and I'm moving around talking, you can see, hey, look, there's all the range of where his voice exists and the general sound that it is making. If I come in here and grab this guy right here and I do that, you can immediately hear my voice is changing, and as I'm sweeping through here, like this is kind of a weird gutted sound. So if I turn that off, now I'm sounding pretty normal, but if I turn this on while I'm talking, it starts to get weird. What if I do that? Now all of a sudden I'm like going from being very clear and present to like being totally gone. So what happens with these programs is it starts doing stuff like this. Hey, yeah, no, this is totally normal. This is, yeah, nope, this is what he sounds like. He sounds just like this. There it is. Yep. And that's the sound right there. We got it. And so the difference from right here, where you can hear the low, the high, the middle, to right here, and especially if I do something like this, there we go, where it's like a hard shelf, and now you only hear this one spot, it's going to have this weird sound. So that's part one of the artifacting, is you're taking weird frequencies and you're moving them around, you're doing a whole bunch of crazy gooberness. What is the other part? It is a digital process of you're reconstructing an analog sound from a digital source. So I can show you this one last way. Here we go. Up-up-a-dee-da. Okay, yeah, I'll just show it to you in real time. This will be great. If it starts recording. Gotta wait because I haven't counted. All right, let's do an example of artifacting. All right, artifacting. There we go. So now I got this nice, crispy, clean word. Get out of here. Artifacting. Sounds pretty good, right? Well, what happens if I slow it down? Where's my playback rate? Here we go. Let's do 0.75. Set. Apply. Artifacting. Ooh, artifacting. Now, do you hear how there's all that extra stuff in the middle where it sounds a little crispy? Artifacting. Well, let's crispify that up a little bit more here. Let's really get it going. Let's go to 35%. Oh, look, our clip is getting longer. Artifacting. Oh. Artifacting. I didn't mean for the end of that sound to have such a sensual quality here. But now let's really go absolutely to the wall here. Apply. Yeah. There. Look how much longer this has gotten. There it is. Do you hear all that though? All that weird Aphex E20 kind of stuff. Now, if we go back and we look at this and we just reset this whole thing to 1 and we hit OK, and it's like, all right, well, let's see your crazy little word, artifacting. All right, let's do an example of artifact. Let's look in here and see what we have. Whoop. Okay, you can see this is, for lack, more or less, this is what my voice looks like. It looks like this. We got this going on. Once I take this and I start changing this around to 0.05, the computer now has to spread this out and fill in the gaps. And this is what artifacting is it's no longer the recorded sound that you made. It is going through and trying to recreate through data points what just happened and stretch it all out to recreate this sound. And it's not perfect. And so you get all that extra noise in there. But it can be used to your advantage. This right here is like standard Aphex Twin stuff. I mean, day one, he was doing that kind of stuff. Shout out Richard D. James. Shoot me some swag. Also a record deal. That'd be great, homie. Okay, so that is what artifacting is. That was a side tangent there just for Han Solo. I love you, homie. Hope I didn't hope I didn't scare you off. So basically the plot of Jurassic Park, yeah, pretty much. That's exactly what, I'd love it. We take dino DNA and we fill it in and we put in a little bit of hate and then that's what makes the raptor smart. So that's what we're hearing here with this guitar, is this combination of we are missing some frequencies, it's pulling this data out, and it's trying to recreate what's happening. But you hear how we're hearing like horns and stuff? It's because it's interceding with that frequency range. And so if you start adding other instruments, it starts to get a little bit better, but it's always going to be missing something until everything is in. Because even if one thing is missing, it's pulling out that frequency range, and it's going to add some kind of weirdness here. But these keys sound pretty good. Why? The keys are mostly in the higher range. But what's fun about this program is, okay, this sounds a little sketchy and weird. But if I come over here to my instrument here, you know, my real instrument, my Casio keyboard. If I could play, it might sound a little bit better. But if you find that right sound, let's add a little bit of drums here. Or if you add a little bit of bass, let's see if that helps. I bet it needs drums. Yeah, that'll help. But artifacting. Now, why I'm here is I want to see what these fling-flong chords are, because I thought that was such a cool beginning sound. Hey, what's up, Sam? Good to see you, homie. Artifacting is also a cool stylistic choice. Absolutely, especially in electronic music. Oh yeah, baby. That's what I was talking about. Aphex. Bit Crusher is a good example of a commonly, used, for example, in Justice and Daft Punk songs. It is. It is. Very good. Yeah. So, again, the artifacting, when purposefully used, fantastic tool. Absolutely fantastic tool. But yeah, with these artificial intelligence, AI programs that are ripping this stuff apart and looking at it here for us to look at the individual tracks, it's really cool how it has come so far, because I've been trying to get acapellas and rip tracks for years, and it's like this just popped up and it works. Is it perfect? No, but we went from like 40% usability to like 85. Like, this is so much better. And you know, even if I just took this kind of weak track, I could easily polish this up a little bit in my DAW and throw other stuff on top of it, so you would never know that this has this weird sound on it. Now, I want to see what these chords are here. That's the whole point of this. Wow. That's crazy. So we're going to have a C major, add 9. Okay. And then we're going to go to what? A minor 7. And then a D7. Or D major. Yeah. A D major 7. No, that's a major 7, so we want a minor 7. Minor 7 to G major 7. Whoa. Then to a B minor 7. What? To a B flat. To an A. To the D. To the F sharp. Major. Whoa. Whoa. And then to an E major. What the heck? And then a C sharp. Okay. That's like pretty much the same. And then there's that A9. An A add not. Wait. Yeah. And then to a B. And then back to that E. Ah, it's major. And then we're going to this C sharp. So that's really only 1 or 2 notes away. So it's just that one note to rearrange that. Yeah. And then how can I get into that A major? So we're coming from here to here. Now I need A major. There it is. Okay. And then it'll be right here for that A. That E's right there then. The C sharp. And then that's right there. And then the A is right here. And then the F is right there. Come back to that A. Okay, this is cool. Okay. Yeah, cool progression. So again, we're just doing the ACE thing here because we're in E. So we got this. Interesting chord progression here, but lots of weird ninths and extra seconds and all that kind of good stuff. With ninths and seconds, same thing. But what I like about this is what I was saying earlier, is the idea that things all fall in a hand frame. So if I'm taking, where were those primary, like our main theme of our chords here? We got that F sharp, and then. So after this here, this is our little transition. C major, A major, and then so changing from the A major to the E major. It's a little bit of the amen, that chord right there. So a lot of in common chords there. If we were to go to the C sharp. And then, what else can we get? That. I can't think on the fly with all of these. I have to just read them. Back to these. And then. Just walking things up. Okay, if I haven't lost anybody here. What tool are you using to isolate these tracks? Yes, Sam, let me show you. It's called Moises. It is a online tool. Let's see here. I'll just look this up. Moises website. I didn't spell that right, did I? I did. Yeah, Moises, the musician app. Is it just going to take me to mine? Yeah, probably. So what this does is for $4 a month, it will separate your audio for you. And you just take literally whatever track you want. Here's one of just total chaos. I was trying to learn some Marvel vs. Capcom. Give it in a little bit of repeat loop station here. But all you do is just type in what you want, and or you find your file, you drag it in. The better the audio quality, the better. The higher the audio quality, the better. And then it will ask you what you want, and you can separate it out, and you can change it at any time. So right now I have it set up for vocals, bass, and drums. There's no vocals. I just wanted to learn how to play drums to this track, so that was all I needed. But you can always change it, and it will reanalyze it for you, and it gives you this setup here, where you've just got a basic, DAW slider interface, and you can mute, solo, change things. I don't know how much manipulation you can do in here. I don't think you can really cut, but it's really good for learning what's going on in certain pieces, what's happening, practicing. And then if you're trying to figure out these crazy chords, okay. Anyway, that's how this works. $4 a month, pretty dang cool. You can do a whole bunch of good stuff, and it works pretty darn well. And it keeps updating and reanalyzing. So if you have something that's like, it didn't sound good a month ago, try reanalyzing it now. It will sound a lot better than it did a month ago. So here's one for... Oh, yeah, dude. Dude, this song just whoops so much ass. But listen how good those vocals sound, man. Like, very little artifacting, very little compression. You can even hear the reverb in her voice. Oh, hell yeah. Alex, could... Oh, yes. Oh, sir. No problem. I got you. In fact, Han, if you were to go into the... Oh, yeah! I doxed myself. That's okay. Oh, actually, I didn't dox myself. I doxed my friends. I don't care about them. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. I love my friends. Let's go into Wake and Base topic brainstorm. And I am going to add a little gift for Han. A little gift for Han and anybody else who wants to play around with this track. And I can do that because it's my Discord. Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. Let me know if any of y'all, if you guys ever need tracks or anything, you know, I'm never going to do it for money. I don't want any record companies coming in like, you were distributing stuff. No, I was not. I am teaching. Educational rule. Look at those files. They are all 10% copyright legal. I'm not winking. My eye just has something in it. It's a condition. Okay, it's not a condition. Okay. You're welcome. All right. Yeah, so that's what's going on with this. It is a cool program. Now, just out of curiosity, since we're out of time here, and I mentioned this AI mastering thing, let's check it out before we're done here. I'm trying to think, what is a song that I have that is not that it's poorly mastered, but just sounds bad? Because I do have a lot of songs on here that are bad rips. Good artists, bad rips. Let's see. Or one of them, you know, Yoshino Fujimura usually comes out sounding pretty crunchy when I do stuff. Now, Midnight Plus One might sound pretty good. I can't remember. I love this song. I have like a FLAC version of this somewhere. Whoa, what just happened? Okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I want something that really is rough so that we can just see how much it does. Ghostbusters. Telephone number usually, I feel like this one has a weird mix. If I'm going to get spicy on mixes here. Hey, what's up, Dapper? Good to see you, homie. Yeah. Yeah, this has a weird mix. I mean, it's not a weird mix. It sounds good how it is. But this will be the one that I want to test this out on. You don't have any projects yet. Okay, let's do a new master. Oh, okay. Well, I have to. All right. I guess we're doing Cindy, y'all. We've been listening to a fair amount of Cindy, so. I want that cool Daft Punk. I've been looking for this Daft Punk Casio sound all day. Oh, that's pretty close. That's not bad. Okay, can I submit this? Thank you. Get a little bit of that. Maybe a little F major. Yeah. And then some crunchiness here. There you go. Back to the B. B flat. Really highlight that this time. Very nice. Go up here. Get a little bit of A. Take it back a little. A little more voice leading. Wow, wow, wow. Will you please do my music? Figure out what is auto mode. my song. Processing. Wrong chord there. That's the right chord now. Okay. Oh, there's playing ads? No, you're not. Skip those ads. Come on, man. Original. Am I just in it? Okay. Okay, so what is auto mode? Automatically defines volume and levels. So I definitely don't care about auto. Oh, my goodness. What is this? Okay, so club play loud. What an option. Want play club. Want loud. Not normal CD. This is cool, though, because we could look up what all of these things, what their specific... Oh, you bastards. Pardon my language. The fact that they give you the option for loud, it's like, you could do normal, you could be a reasonable human being, but hey, man, you want it loud. Let's make it loud. Look at that. You jerk. You jerk. See, okay, so YouTube, title, SoundCloud. So if you want to be a decent member of the audio society, -14. Okay. If you want to be Apple AES recommendation, -16. My boss always taught me like -18, -20. That was what he taught me. Like when you're doing general mix levels. I guess this is final output, so this would be too quiet, but -15, club play loud, -6. Oh my goodness. So just so you guys understand how this works with this like math equation, it's not exactly correct, but imagine that when you do this, 3, 6, 9, 15, and like 24. What I'm doing here is it's like 3 + 6 is 9. Okay, that's 15. Okay, that's 24. Like, as you're going up, this isn't perfect, but the idea is that if this is 0 and this is as loud as something can be, like this is the height, then this right here is cutting that in half, cutting that in half, cutting that in half for perceived loudness. So what it sounds like to me. So jumping up and looking at these numbers and seeing the difference between a -13 and a 6, that is 1. So that would be 1 times, 2 times louder. No, that's already 100%. So that's 200% louder right there than around 15% if you're at 6. So that's twice as loud. Hey, there's my face. That's a lot, man, to boost it up that much. I don't know if you need that. And you see it's processing this now? Very strange. So level -3. I'm very confused how this is operating. Advanced mode now. So there's your loudness target. So it's got a ceiling. All right. So again, that's your decibel output. You've got a low cut and a high cut. Mastering intensity. I want bold changes. Add a master. Oh, and they let you have a reference track. That's how they do this. Okay, I was like, dude, thank you, Sam. Discovery is a masterpiece. It's one of the greatest albums ever made. Okay, this makes a ton of sense now. Here's how you use this. So I can just do stuff in here, and it's going to go for it. I'm just going to get rid of whatever this advanced. Oh, did auto mode finally finish? Okay. What does auto mode sound like? Okay, you can do side by side. That's nice.
何を探してたの
Maybe you can.
優しい腕に抱かれてそう
Yeah, we really goofed it up with auto mode. It's not only quieter, but it's closed off. Play, man. Come on. Yeah, it's like gutted. We took the bass out completely. Well, obviously it's not completely gone. You can still hear it. Yeah, I don't think I care for auto mode. Are you sure? Yes, this masterpiece of a track. Yeah, so what I'm seeing the advantage of this for just a real quick, slap chop approach of mastering your stuff is if you've got a track, raw track, and you have a reference track, which means I want to sound like this. Then what it will do is you pop your reference track in here. It does a whole analysis, I'm just guessing here, but I would assume it does a spectrograph analysis to see the intensity of where all, the sound waves and hertz and all that stuff is. It's going to look for the loudness level. It's going to look for all those general mastering things. Try to quantify them into a preset and then slap that onto your file. What will get you in trouble with reference tracks? If you don't know what the input levels are or a little bit of what's going on, you can overload it and it will try, your input matters as much as what you're doing after the fact. So keep that in mind. But this is an interesting idea. And let's see how much did this advanced mode. Let's see what that did. I gave the AI full range to go crazy. Let's see what it did. Whoa. Listen to that kick. So you can see here, look how flat, this thing's like a box. Look at so there's a lot of nuance and shape in this top one. This one's just like a brick wall of sound coming at you. So it's not only louder, but it boosted weird frequencies.
Tell me what
It's hard to, I can't tell if I like it or not. Very interesting. The future is a crazy time. It's a crazy time in a crazy place. All right, y'all. Wow. And my green screen is just absolutely sky dusting apart. So everybody, I do believe this is where I say goodbye, but not forever. Just for today. Hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Great rest of the day. All that kind of good stuff. I'm gonna try to get some work done. I got to go to a faculty meeting because I have a job as a teacher now. Very nice. Pretty soon. So I'm gonna go get ready for that. But until then, I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the flip side. And I'm gonna try to practice some piano because I think that'd be nice. Oh, goofed it up. Okay, I'm done forever. All right, guys. Goodbye.